All right, question 3b. So it says the diagram below shows the graph of a gradient function. Here it is, it's a parabola, it's positive, and it's got passes through this point here and this point here, which means that must be the x values of the turning points. So I'm actually going to note that down like this. So somewhere along this dotted line here, or actually not dotted, it's that line there, and somewhere along this line here, we're going to have the function turning. Now I'm going to draw this superimposed over the parabola. I probably shouldn't do that because it's got a graph here especially for it. This is f of x, and we're actually going to be drawing f of x, but let's go ahead and do that. So we do know that this is going to be the x value of the turning point. So it's going to turn somewhere around here, yeah? We do know that. It's also going to turn the same at the other side here, but this is going to be a maximum, and this down here is going to be a minimum, so it's going to turn somewhere around like this, yes? Now, after it's turned, this one's going to head basically straight down like this. Well, not straight, it's going to on a slight curve, and this one, of course, is going to head up as such. We're going to join up the two in the middle, and we do know this point here is going to be the point of maximum inflection. This point here, along this line here, is going to be the point, or the axis, if you like, where we have, this is called the point of inflection. So it's going to head down here and head, so I'm going to draw it a little bit better. Probably that's a bit better to draw it like that. Something like that. And this here is going to be the point of inflection, yeah? I'll just put point of inflection. You do not have to put this, by the way, in your answer. But this is our turning point. This is our max turning point. And this is our minimum turning point. And it's the whole thing, of course, is just a sketch, yes? And the idea is to make sure it is a sketch, yeah? So we're not going to try and write any actual coordinates in there. But we do know that this point here, this is going to be 1, 2, 3. This is -4, so it's going to be 0 along. Sorry, -4 along, 0 up. We should put that point in. -4 along, comma 0. And this point here is going to be 2 along, 0 up. 2, comma 0. And we should have those 2 points. Arrows on the ends are absolutely vital. Unless you draw right through the graph, which would compensate and be roughly the same thing, yeah? But that's what I would do. All right, hopefully that makes sense.